What's up, guys? It is Mitchell J again, the Scaredy Cat Guide. And when it comes to crypto or Bitcoin for that matter, know your price points. And what I mean is, what is your next upside target and downside target? And the main reason we want to do that is not only to just obviously be prepared to take action, but more so to not drive yourself crazy with every little gyration in the market. Especially if you're looking at time frames shorter than a daily chart, you'll see, a move and be like, oh my God, we're ripping, or oh my God, we're crashing, and really we're still within, a small daily range. And an example of that is Bitcoin. So if you look at this, I mean, nothing's happening really, right? I mean, basically, we're still in this range I talked about yesterday in yesterday's video. How we pushed, failed, and now we just bounced along, and bouncing around. So either we need to get above 9,700, or we're going to go below 8,800, and then that'll kind of be a breakout or a breakdown. Either we'll make a run at 10K, or we'll maybe come down and test this support back down at 7,800 or so. Um, but if you look at it on a smaller time frame, we opened today at 9,243. We're down at 8,886. So that's almost a 400-point move. And, it looks similar to this, on our hourly chart. But anyway, that's the point. So know your price points. Nothing's changed. Same thing. Upside, 9,700. Downside, about 8,700. Those are the price points that I'm paying attention to. Otherwise, we're just bouncing around and it's just noise. So that is the point that I really want to make. See what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum struggling at that resistance level we talked about. So poked through, failed, came up, tested, and basically has failed again. So the question is, can it hold these lows, in the low sixes if it was continues to pull back, or I mean, it's actually flirting with the 200-day moving average, which may or may not be a support for it. But bottom line is, right now, it's struggling with the 680 level. So path of least resistance is actually probably to test this support. But again, anything can happen. We can, rally and push through. It is always a possibility. Like everything's possible. That's the thing. Nothing has to happen. Everything's possible. Um, but we want to know our price points and act accordingly. So based on this, I wouldn't do anything new. I'm just watching Ethereum at this point. Like I said, I have a long-term core position I hold, but as far as anything active, I'm not looking to take off or add here because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of this and this, So I'm going to bring up EOS, and I'm going to bring it up for a reason because, excuse me, I showed it in yesterday's video for a specific reason, and sure enough, boom, look what happened. So we got this crazy, vertical move practically, and then we got pretty much a blow off top. It wasn't quite like this one. This is a huge wick. So I didn't have as much conviction, but the bottom line was, after getting this big move up, we basically went vertical, after higher move consolidation, higher move consolidation, higher move consolidation, vertical basically 4 straight days, blow off top, and then boom, here we go, retracement. So when I did my video yesterday, this candle had already just begun. It was a little bit red, and I talked about price points. Obviously, the prior all-time high of 1867 was the first, possible target, but then the ultimate target was these opening closing highs, which are, technically the previous all-time highs on a closing basis at $16. And sure enough, look where we've gotten to. Boom, 16, and it's bouncing a little bit right now. I don't know if that'll follow through, but this goes back to the point of know your price points. So if someone was looking at EOS and they're having FOMO because, they're not in it, it's ripping, this was not the time to buy. Here. I mean, even if it keeps going down, this is still not a bad buying point because boom, we got back to the all-time high that could act as support, right? And we've retraced most of this vertical move. So even if we were to go lower and let's say come down to the next support area around this, 1450, 14 area, you're still getting in at 16 and change instead of up at 21, 22. and I've said this in a video a while back, I'd rather have a bad price than a horrible one. And this is a horrible price. This could be a good price, could be a bad price. We don't know yet. Only the future candle is going to let us know the future price action. But anyway, that is also, another point I want to make in terms of this is why we don't chase. This is why you don't chase vertical moves and you wait for pullback. So the bottom line is we got a pullback. We've seen it come to our price point. So I actually did add a little more. I have a core position in EOS, but I also, traded a little bit and I added some basically right here. And we'll see. We'll see if it bounces off the 16 and we can get some follow through. This daily candle isn't super old. It's only 2.5 hours old. So we have a lot of time in the day. So this could push lower. It could reverse. It could do so many different things. But, it's only a second down candle in a row. I know there's a big move, but still, I mean, here you saw a few down days. Here we only got one, then sideways and up, one sideways. So who knows? We could end up getting, a green candle that rallies. This could turn green. You don't know. But the point is, know your price points and try and buy, pullbacks. Like the saying goes, you sell on rips, you buy on dips. Well, you sell on this and you buy on this. Anyway, that is all for now. We will see how the cryptos play out over the next 24 hours, and we'll see you on the next video.